Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we are reviewing the Papo Carnotaurus dinosaur figure. Yeah, you guys have really been enjoying the dinosaur figures. They've been getting more views than, well, not just any action figure views, but any, anything I've been posting on this channel at all. So yeah, and I still have a bunch of dinosaur toys I want to review. This one was given to me for free because he was missing his leg. This leg was totally busted off. I fixed it. I think I did a pretty damn good job because like you can't even really tell. You can if you're looking for it and it's real close up, but looks like it was never broken. So I was able to fix that, but he was also missing 2 fingers on this hand. Is he supposed to have 4? And then he's missing a toe here. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this guy's probably pretty fragile. Maybe don't get him for your kids. And if you get him for yourself, be wary. And I've reviewed mini Papo dinosaurs on here before. This guy is a lot like many of them. They usually have 1 to no points of articulation. This guy has 1. There you go. And the Papos typically have great detail and paint, which this guy does. I don't like how most Papos are either brown or green. Like, come up with some more creative colors for your dinosaurs. Like, birds in the modern day are super colorful. Why wouldn't dinosaurs have been super colorful? I think that's why Schleich is my favorite of the 3 that I collect. Papo, Schleich, and Safari LTD. Schleich is my favorite because I think it's a good bang for your buck. They have 0 to 3 points, while Safari never has any, and Papo has 0 to 1. And they're a more durable material, and they're colorful. The Schleiches are actually colorful. But this guy seems pretty durable. Doesn't seem pretty durable. This sculpt, what's it say this sculpt is from? 2013? Alright. 2013 sculpt. And while the paint and detail are great, this is an adult collectible. If you want a Carnotaur for your kids to smash into other dinosaur figures, I actually recommend the Schleich one. It's bigger than this guy, cheaper than this guy, has the same amount of articulation as this guy, softer than this guy. The Papos a lot of the time are pointy. They're real pointy, like this guy's spines here. They're a little pointy, not too much. These are kind of pointy too, but My big complaint about this guy is the size. You see how he's kind of teeny beeny? Yeah, like if he was this size and maybe like $12, I'd be like, okay, cool. Yeah, the place that gave me this guy for free, it's one of the places I work. He was like $30 there, or for an intact one. $30. I didn't steal this guy, by the way. I just want to make that clear. He was given to me. I work at a museum. The people in the gift shop know I collect dinosaurs. They had this broken guy, and they were like, hey, we had to damage this out for credit. Do you want him? Instead of us throwing him in the garbage. And I was like, okay. Did my best to fix him. And I think I did okay. But, for real. Chomp. He is far too expensive. I looked him up on Amazon before doing this review. This Carnotaurus is like $35 on Amazon. That's an insane. That's too much. That's far too much for this guy. 35? Christ. No, I wouldn't pay 35 for this guy. I wouldn't pay 30 for this guy. I wouldn't pay 20 for this guy. I'd pay like 15 for this figure. Like, yeah, the paint and detail are great. He'd look nice in a diorama on a shelf. But just the size alone is enough to be like, no, I'm not fucking paying that for him. So, like, already, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, my recommendation is a no. Like, it's a no for this guy. I'd say don't get him. Get the Schleich. And I'm not really familiar with the Safari one, if there is one. I'm sure there is. But the Schleich one is like a cool red color, you know? It's bigger, same amount of articulation, less fragile. But, you know, at least he's all painted up and sculpted in the mouth. So anyways, now let's get this guy into... size comparisons. Okay, so first off, I want to compare him with his own brand, Papo. Here he is with the Papo Blue Oviraptor. I mean, I think they look cool together on a shelf. I don't believe this isn't accurate at all to what they would be like next to each other. I don't super care about that as much. I care more about what looks cool. This guy should be so much bigger, right? He should be so much bigger. How dare they charge $35 for this little guy? God, I would not. I just wouldn't pay it. I couldn't do that. How about a pterosaur next? Here he is with the Safari Ltd. Walking Pteranodon. They kiss. Oh, you know what I think this looks pretty cool also. But you know what I just realized? They didn't kiss. Had to make them kiss. Give a little goodbye kiss. Oh. But yeah, you know, I think that looks cool. Yeah. I also didn't show him like this. I'm sorry, I was too busy complaining. I didn't do my due diligence. Alright, now to show him with my favorite of the three brands, Schleich. Here he is with the Schleich Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus? I don't care. How have I not reviewed this Spino yet? They kiss. So yeah, Spinosaurus looks like you could just lay down on him, and that would be enough. Oh my god, he's dusty. Oh dear lord. He has been sitting, like I have this like big mushroom chair, and there's just like a pile of the ones I haven't reviewed yet in the chair. Yeah, so this guy I feel like he's too small for the price, but also just kind of for display even also. Well, I feel like most people will be disappointed with his size for many regards. Once again, this isn't a toy you want to get for your kids. There are cheaper Carnotaurs out there. I'm glad I didn't call him a Carnosaurus, because a lot of the people that visit the museum, I hear them refer to them as Carnosauruses, and I'm like, stop. And a few times recently at work, when working with dinosaurs, I've called them Carnosauruses because they've put that in my brain and I can't get it out. That noise you just heard is me trying to keep that... There's a container of fossils right there for Safari Sam, and it keeps popping open. But yeah, that's it for our little Carnosaur here. I just did it! Ugh. Our little Carnotaur here. Get a different one. Don't get this one. I don't like it. It's clearly fragile. You know, for this tiny guy with 1 point, whatever. You can get him in a more interesting color somewhere else too. And figures of him are pretty common because he was, you know, the antagonist in Disney's Dinosaur, which is an underrated film, to be completely honest. I revisited it recently. It's a good film. There's some parts in it I don't like the lemurs so much, but it's a good film. Anyways, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, etc. Next time will be another Dino Bino review, another dinosaur review. But we got a lot of other stuff coming too. We have Godzilla reviews on the way. Plenty of them. Power Rangers, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Street Fighter, Ninja Turtles, Predator, just all kinds of cool stuff. DC Comics, you name it. Marvel Comics, Universal Monsters, SCP, actually, and like slasher films, critters from slasher films and other horror films and stuff. We have a lot coming. So that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.